tell you, it seems like I've been everywhere and I don't keep a job for very long. But for those of you who don't know me, I am married to one of the cutest people ever. And I think my husband's adorable, and he's in the Navy. And so he kept moving, and if I wanted to stay married, I had to go with him. And so I kept moving. When we went to Lebanon, he was supposed to go to War College, Carlisle. So I said, oh, I can get a job up there. There's great people. And he didn't go to the War College. Imagine that. The Navy sent him someplace else, and I got to stay home, and he wasn't there. So we decided he retired, and I could pick the job this time. And so when the recruiter called me and said, would you like to go to Pennsylvania and interview for this job? I said, oh, where in Pennsylvania? I like Pennsylvania. They have trees, it's not like Florida, and people are usually nice. I would love to be there, so let me do that. And I went to do the interview. I don't know if you guys know that. I went to the interview, and I drove up in my little car. I said, where to go? Had no idea the GPS still can't find its way. I have been lost since I got here. So I'll just ask you all, if you see this little woman in my little gray car driving around and I look completely lost, please help me. I am. And my GPS is always saying go right, and I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to go left, and I'm trying really hard to find my way. But so you know, I was so excited to get to come here because the mission that the Bvna has is really, really awesome. And there's multiple pieces of it, but like Kevin had mentioned, my favorite is the immunizations. Come someday, we have those immunization clinics, and we treat the little children either at Pottstown or at our office when we're missing, and come see the kids. It's wonderful. And the United Way, you can die by donated bears. So now you get a sticker and a lollipop and a bear, and you get immunized. And we thank those moms when they come, because what they do is so wonderful. You're a good mom when you bring your kids to get immunized, and we need to thank them. And we're trying to make that a more vital part of what we do, and maybe go to those people where they are, maybe going back like we used to with the churches, and bring a little bit more back to the community. But it's about community, and I think that that's the thing that Berks County has, and a lot of other places do not. And one of the things that I think that you might hear about people in the military is it's about the community, because you never have a family, you don't have your mom living out the street, so we make our own community. And that's what you guys have done here. People have been so welcoming to us that even if I'm a transplant, everyone is still kind. People are still asking me, hey, do you know where to get pizza? Because that's important. You know where to go eat the peanut bar? It's right up the street. And then they tell me where to park, too, which is really great. So I just want you to know, we really appreciate that sense of community, that's one of the reasons to come here. And the team at the Bvna is just amazing. I have really good staff. They're all here on my loan management team. We have so much fun. And we're making some changes. We need to kind of liven us up a little bit. But we really have a great mission, and we do so many really good things every day that I think that we kind of forget that. Going out to see a patient where they want to be, which is at home, you can't beat that. Because for almost everybody in this room, I bet you, if I said to you, when you were in the hospital, what was the one thing that you wanted to do? It was to go home. That's what I wanted to do. I lied to my care provider so that he'd send me home. Okay, I know if I do it, most of my patients will too, and that's what we need to do, to recognize that that's important. But additionally, I'm a PA, and I love seeing our patients, or I was in the Navy. And I was not Navy, they're those big gray things, I think they call them ships. I was never on one. I was in Navy medicine attached to the Marine Corps, so I lived in a tent. There is nothing like giving medicine to the Marines. There is nobody that appreciates what you do more than the Marines. But have you ever seen a fat Marine in uniform? Because they don't exist. I had the perfect set of people to treat. They were young. They were willing to do what I said because their boss would make them. Compliance wasn't a problem, and they did everything we said so that they could get back to their jobs. It was awesome. They did what we wanted. They were young. They didn't have diabetes. Most of them didn't have hypertension. Nobody was obese. Oh my gosh, how easy was that medicine? I just had to motivate them. All I had to do was carry my own pack, 35 pounds. It wasn't that bad. Climb a couple obstacle courses. But you know what? It taught you about family, it taught you about mission, it taught you about what's really important. That sense of community is terrific. And as a PA, though, what I bring to the VA is, to the whole program that we have for our veterans is a different way of looking at medicine. And then we can say, from the nursing side, come talk to our veterans, come talk to what other programs we have available. And so I'm really excited to be able to do that. And we talk about some of the clinical issues. We have some crazy stuff going on here. There's some good trials, both with Reading Hospital doing a trial. There's a lot of things out of Penn that the patients do here. So it's really nice to be able to talk about those as well. And then I wanted to kind of just talk about that. I have met so many people that I can't remember all of their names. And I want you to know that, please don't be insulted. I'm trying really hard. I'm usually really good. I am not Joe Biden. That man remembers everybody's name. I don't know how he does it. The first time I met Joe Biden, I was in my uniform, right? If you ever see anybody in uniform, our name is over, the right side of the Navy's on my left, my name's on my right. So he looks at me, he shakes my hand, and he sees my name. I see him the next time I'm in a ball gown. I looked lovely, just so you know. And Joe Biden comes up and shakes my hand, and he remembers my name, and he knows where he met me. The third time I met Joe Biden was at his house. Okay, imagine that at the Vice President's mansion. It's on the grounds of the Naval Observatory. My husband was working there, and we go in, and Joe Biden's like, Connie! I'm like, possibly resigned to me, so I'm not that good. So if I forget your name, please forgive me. But thank you so much for the warm welcome. We are so excited as a group that we're making some changes and we're moving forward. But I am so excited to be here too. And there is good pizza in Berks County. Just saying. Thank you.